gums for a while. But it is time to finish the game. We have done all of the, I think all of the puzzling that needs to be done in modern day. So let's go. Oh no, Mom, I'm lost. Let's go, perfect. Let's go back in the Animush. Pack, yes, I'm leaving. This is the last stream.
Home stretch, Desmond.
Hang on.
I can feel it.
Home stretch, y'all.
The tides of war are turning. The Loyalists fall back beneath the advancing Patriot army. Their hold on this land weakening by the day.
I'll finish my thought after this.
But the Templars only seem to grow stronger. Though fewer in number, the threat they pose appears undiminished. Making matters worse, Washington chose to spare the life of Charles Lee. I am told he has taken refuge inside Fort George, and so my days are spent searching for a way to breach its walls. Of my father, there is no trace, and I am glad of it. If I can be rid of Lee, there may still be a chance for reconciliation. And through it, peace.
So hang on. After the cutscene properly, I'll finish my thought.
Connor, he's asking for you.
Bayek's costume! Cassandra's costume! What the fuck? Obviously that's added in the remaster.
Hello, Connor. Come now. Your sadness won't sustain me any more than that fool woman's soups and potions. Tell me of your latest exploits.
Charles Lee has been exposed, and the Patriots finally rid of him. They march now to secure the remaining cities that this country might finally be free.
Then you have won. The land and your people are safe. Yet you seem troubled.
Washington spared Lee's life.
So long as he lives, all are in danger. The same is true for your father. When you first came to me, you understood what had to be done, swore you'd see it through. If not for the Brotherhood, for your people, and all those threatened by the Templars.
But with Lee gone, my father might...
Listen to me. You have not come this far to throw it all away over misplaced sentiment. Both men must die.
Achilles.
There is nothing more to discuss.
Connor, I came as soon as I could.
Tell me you bring good news.
The Comte de Grasse said yes. You need only join his fleet in Chesapeake Bay and they will serve as required. But what exactly is it you intend?
It's better that I show you.
Sorry, this is a very long cutscene. Sorry.
Charles Lee may have been
Hey,
dismissed,
lovelies, welcome in.
but it does not mean we are safe.
Hang on. Oh,
But the commander?
The commander underestimates the threat, and no more time can be wasted trying to convince him otherwise. I must do this on my own.
Do what exactly?
Kill Charles Lee. He hides within Fort George, which is itself surrounded by a militarized district. I cannot hope to infiltrate it directly, so I will go under instead.
Incroyable.
The tunnels leading to the fort have been filled in. While I secure the Admiral's ships, I need you to clear them for me.
And the ships?
When signaled, they will bombard the fort.
Breaching its walls and creating a distraction, I see.
In the chaos, I will slip inside, find Charles Lee, and silence him forever.
that is so trippy that they've put the old costumes in there. That's crazy. Okay. Really quickly, we're at the start of sequence 11. We have 2 sequences, 11 and 12. So sequence 11, Connor has broken ties with both George Washington and Haytham. Though Charles Lee has been discredited, he still lives. Connor moves ahead with plans to assassinate him, which is what we just watched. And then also, of course, we see Achilles is aging. He's an old man. You are zooming through the game. I'm actually thrilled with the progress that we've made. Hang on, let me just like zoom in. I now realize to zoom into the map, and it was like, I don't know, maybe it was obvious to other people, but I realized this like late in the stream, you need to like actually, you can't do it here. You need to like actually hover over the icon and then it lets you zoom in, which I guess makes sense. Okay, so the only missions that we have available to do right now is the main mission and this peg leg mission. I don't know. We have to go in the same area, so like let's go in the same area. I don't know if I want to do the peg leg mission or not though. Only because I'm dog shit at the naval combat. And that might take me a really long time, and we do have to do today's stream shorter because I've got things that I need to do, unfortunately, which segues into what I was in the middle of saying and didn't finish, which is, yes, so this is going to be the last stream until Thursday. I fly out tomorrow. It's very exciting. I am going to LA. So I'm going to go to the, I've been invited by the Black Myth team to go see the Black Myth Wukong concert there. So that's going to be really fun. But it means that today's stream needs to be shorter because I need to have enough time to pack. I've got some work to do. I've got to clean up. I've got to get things. I've got to do some laundry. I've got to whatever. But I'm only gone for the 3 days. Like I'm back late on Wednesday. So Thursday, which is when Black Flag releases, we'll jump straight into Black Flag. Also, Celtic Berry, welcome in, Eli. Hey, I have a question. I have a question I've not asked you yet. Who wins today? Lions. 3 lions on the shirt. It's coming. Okay, I say the Lions, but also, dude, the matches. I don't know, man. Hey, Swordman, welcome in. John, how's it going? Marcus, welcome in. Lovely. Hey, Gospel, how's it going? The reason I like horror games is because you have the mindset of a Java that doesn't like horror games. So you should just have the mindset of a Java that doesn't. Exactly. Maybe let's do 1. We've not done 1. Let's see how this goes.
So what do I owe this great honor, Captain?
The letters you speak of, what are they?
Oh, now you want to know. Captain Kidd's letters, boy. He hid a great
Game Science
treasure
invited me,
somewhere
yes.
and sent letters to 4 of his crewmen along with a strange piece of leather. If you find the men, you'll find the scallywag. It's that easy, 'tis.
May I see them?
You might be a captain, but you're not too bright, are you? I'll barter with them.
It's also,
You give me some
I feel like this
trinkets I
cutscene
like,
wasn't meant to
and I'll give
happen when
you a
it's light
letter.
out.
Building my own treasure cache, see?
Trinkets? Like what? Where?
Use your imagination, Captain. There's interesting swag all over the frontier.
What? That's hilarious. That is so funny.
What you got for me?
Oh my god, I'm laughing. I can't believe it, dude.
You brought me some good pieces. That's worth a letter to be sure. Here you go, Captain.
I will be back for the rest.
Oh, that is so funny. A new destination unlocked in the naval map. Okay, so we do have a quest that's open. Where's the naval map? What counts as the naval map? I don't know. So we'll just do this instead, I suppose. Are you planning any fan events whilst you're in LA? No. Not. Oh, I see. I don't know. What are we thinking? Should I do one of these naval missions or just do the main mission? I feel bad because I've not done any of them. Oh, I see here. Well, to be fair, this is probably a reason why I've been blowing through the game as well, is because I've not been doing, like, these are all naval missions that you could do to get stuff. Anyway, no, I'm not doing any fan event when I'm in LA. It's like short, like in and out. Like I come back on Wednesday, but Wednesday is just like all travel. So I'm only there like half a day and then the whole day. Give us one, just a quam, please. Okay, if we're gonna do one, does anyone know which one of these is quite good? Because we're not, these are just, I think you would do these to get like ship upgrades or something. So I would rather do either one of these like here. I don't know what this is. Or one of this. Are there any knowers, any Assassin's Creed 3 knowers in chat? Argentina and Cape Verde. Is it Cape Verde and then Cabo Verde? Not Cape Verde, right? I just want to make sure I'm not mispronouncing it. I saw highlights from the Paraguay match. That was insane, dude. That was crazy. Crazy. Maybe we do this one. The Battle of Chesapeake. Maybe let's do the Battle of Chesapeake. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, Jesus. No, that's the main mission. I'm in... sorry. I was like, Battle of Chesapeake. That sounds like something really important. Because it is really important. No, not that. That's boring. And I guess that's kind of boring. We'll do this one. Why not? Explore Ceres and recover Captain Kidd's sword. Okay. Then what's this? Infiltrate Fort Walcott and recover Captain Kidd's treasure map. Investigate disturbances off the coast of Martha's Vineyard. A bottle of water. Sorry, someone asked me to say a bottle of water. Cape Verde. Well, I've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time then, but see, now we all know. Canada and Morocco had a rugby match. Apparently nowhere near as bad as what happened with France and Paraguay. Apparently, allegedly. It sounds like the chase might be the most interesting one, because I'm not going to use the sword. But I do like that it's Captain Kidd. Let's do this. Let's do this one, and then based on timing, we may do another one. Because I think sequence 12 is quite short. Valid, Mikey.
It's good to be at sea again, but I don't much like that sky.
Even a pretty sunrise is a bad omen to you, Mr. Faulkner. Where are these raiders?
By guess and by God, an easterly course toward the coast. Miss Mandy reports of some British boats gathering somewhere in these rocks, threatening the vineyard.
Vineyard.
Sails ahoy!
Oh, are you in
British
LA,
gunboats
Callie?
after one of the vineyard ships, Captain. We must protect her.
This is not the new... this is Assassin's Creed 3. What? I assume...
We need to keep the gunboats off until she reaches the vineyard pier.
Trying!
Get after them, sir. They'll have her before long.
What do you mean they'll have it before long? See, this is why this shit stresses me out. No, not LA exactly. Oh, but SoCal. Okay, fun.
She can't take much more of that.
What the fuck? Dude, I'm about to beach this. I'm about to crash this ship. Forget limiting their damage. I gotta limit mine. God damn it.
We need to protect.
Will you
We
relax?
need to protect the civilian ship.
Burn in hell. I know I feel bad. This is very, very simple naval combat. Like, it's much more complicated and involved in Assassin's Creed 4, but also a lot better. But I'm like, oh man. Oh man. Fucking hell.
Can't take much more of that.
What do you want? See, if we fail this mission, I don't know, chat. I don't know about doing the other one. It's like shooting and driving. Use a mine? Oh, fuck.
Destroy them or use them to our advantage. Either way, avoid the blasted things.
To our advantage, how?
Shoot the blooming things with our swivels when our targets get too close.
Aye, aye.
All right. Well, where the fuck are they? They're not close yet. Am I being dumb? What am I missing here? I don't want to destroy them. I wanted to try and use them. Okay, burn in hell. Whatever. They like, oh, you get points if you like use the mine to your advantage. But then the other ships don't even come anywhere close to the mines because now they want to stop. They're not moving. Oh, do you see the whites of their eyes? It was such a good line. How is that possible, Mum? I'm an idiot. I'm about to crash this shit. Fuck! How do I reverse it? Oh my days, oh my days, oh my days, oh my days! Great. We eliminated one. It's nice though. It's like the ship gameplay in this is like clearly more of like what I would call proof of concept. And they perfected it in Assassin's Creed 4. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Boom! No sea shanties, by the way. So I think someone asked me if there are sea... What the fuck? I didn't even see them behind me. That's my bad, chat. Nice. Well, I hope the ship behind me is fine. I assume it's just following me. We're alive so far. I mean, to be fair, my boat's taken far less damage than the merchant ship. And I don't think it's taking damage right now.
She should be safe now, but it's a hot chase. Get after them and end the threat on the vineyard.
What the shit? Oh my god. Oh, okay, just miss everything, please. I didn't mean to do that.
Not there, but an abandoned fort.
I know that. Pursue and destroy all the raiders. Desmond is in Black Flag, right? No, he is not. Eh? Yeah, this is way better in Black Flag to do. Oh no! Do I need to destroy the fort now? Or do I just need to avoid taking damage from the fort?
Well, it is there, Mr. Faulkner.
Oh, shit!
Time and pride waits for no man. Take out her towers.
It is epic as hell, though. Because I assume... I hope it'll reach. Because this is the thing that I hate about doing this ship gameplay. Okay. You just end up having to loop back and forth.
We need to dodge those borders. Head clear of their splashdown.
But like, is that gonna count? I think it does. Okay. I feel like it's a lot clearer in Assassin's Creed 4. But see, then now I'm just looping back around. No, I never played Sea of Thieves. I like pirates and pirating and all that stuff. But I wouldn't say I'm like huge into pirates. Dude, I'm too far away for them to hit me. And I'm too far away to hit them. I don't know why it's still telling me that I don't know why it was still giving me the LT prompt.
Nice driving, Captain.
Don't lie in my face like that. I'll be honest, if I fail this mission, I'm not sure we're gonna go back and do it. Because I'm actually not convinced I'm even doing damage. Sure, okay. Aiming seems difficult. Well, you don't really get to aim. You can only, there's no like aiming like that here. And like, I think I'm too far away. But I can't decide if I'm big into, sorry, if I'm even close enough. I can't figure out if I'm doing anything. Did I do naval combat when I was invited to do AC4? Yes, I did. And I was terrible at it then. And I of course, like when you're invited to play, you have like the game devs there watching. Finally, we got rid of one.
Nice driving, Captain.
Hang on. What do you want me to do? Dude, we're GG's. We're literally so GG's. And anyway, the devs are there, and I was like, please, please, please don't watch me. I was like, don't watch me do this. I beg. This is gonna be bad. Alright. Can I get one more in? Stop saying that! Oh, thank fuck, chat. I wouldn't be cheering, lads. Unless you're about to... Also, this whole... I think it's... Okay. Woo! Venomous, welcome in. No, it's not recorded. I'm live.
Too far this time.
That is the problem. What reason would the English have to threaten Martha's Vineyard? It has no strategic value and its people remain peaceful. I fear an influence of a different kind saw to this.
Templars.
But what they intend, I do not know.
Your orders?
I need time to piece things together. We set a course for home.
Aye, aye.
I know. So they were watching me do it, and I was like, please don't watch me do it. Although the thing is, because I didn't do the naval combat well. You know how you're just like looping back and around? I'm just like looping back and around the whole time. And I was like, oh my God, don't watch me do this. I look so embarrassing. But I'm excited to do the naval combat, like when we get into AC4, like when we do our own playthrough, because I didn't get to, understandably, I didn't get to go through the tutorial for the naval combat. And I'm like, I bet if I sat through a tutorial, I would have a better go of it. Because I played some of AC4, but the only AC4 that I played was like none of the naval stuff. Because for those that don't know, I played AC4. I say co-op. I co-op in like the loosest sense with my boyfriend at the time. And he did like basically all the gameplay. I just did like the tidying up shit, like collecting shanty pages and shit like that. I like pirates. I like pirating, but some people have like a real what do you call like power fantasy? What do you call like some people are like, fuck yeah, I want to be a pirate and like wow. And it's not that I don't. I'm just not like But someone asked me what would I choose, pirates or samurai? Pirate like over samurai, easy. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. There's just something about like, and it's not even that like I dislike. It's not even like I dislike samurai. I was never like, wow, samurai. Yeah, exactly, man vs. Machine. Truly. Vikings was fun. I like that. A game that would be really cool to watch me play, Ben 10. Wait, what is Ben 10? Thank you for the follows. Welcome in. If the devs changed something by watching you play? Oh God, if the devs changed something by watching you play, what do you think they would have changed? I don't want the devs to change something from watching me play. Because I know all the naval combat stuff that I'm doing is pure skill issue. 100% pure skill issue. It's like I don't know why I know so much DSP lore. But there was some ages ago, there was some like video game conference, like game dev video game conference, and they used some of like DSP's gameplay from God of War 2018 when he's like walking around like an idiot. As like an example of like how they need to lead players and like ways that they need to like help lead players. And I was like, oh my God, please don't ever use clips of my gameplay, like my naval gameplay, to make naval combat easier. I think people would start messaging, fuck you, because you're so stupid. Now I have to have yellow paint in the ocean to guide me what to do, blah, 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 blah. So don't. Ben 10 is a cartoon show. Oh, I'm sorry. I get it. It's my bad. I didn't realize it was a video game as well. England's gonna win. Yes. I for always will think that. I also asked if you have a group you really do love. Vampires. Yeah. I think someone else said it best. Where is it? There's an oversaturation of samurai game. I think maybe it's that. It's just like it's like such heavily trodded ground, maybe as well, is where I'm like, I feel like we see it a lot, you know? Yeah, game tutorial, you just like push a button, it does all the naval combat. Like pirates, cowboys, ninjas are the quintessential. I wish I was, yeah, for boys growing up. I think that's the thing. Does magical girl count then? I want to be a magical girl. It's true, it is very like, yeah, boy. Oh, another one. The Rescue. Rendezvous with Amanda near Nantucket to find out what she knows about Nicholas Biddle. We're not gonna do that. Let's focus. We're gonna do the main mission stuff. We may come back and do more of these at a certain point, but I'm just not even good at doing it, you know? So it's like, ugh. Love a magical girl. Yeah. One was enough. Yeah, I know. Sorry, chat. Exactly, Mikolo.
Lafayette promised me a fleet beyond compare and a captain without peer. Instead, I find myself greeted by one old ship and a boy in costume.
Costume.
I promise
I like
we are
Monster
all you need,
Hunter.
Admiral.
I've
doubt
played
this
only
very
one Monster
much,
Hunter, but I liked it.
beggars do not choose.
And the ships I require?
They are yours, provided we survive this.
What would you have me do?
Hold the bay while I engage the main fleet. Should any British ships dare approach, destroy them. They must be kept from Yorktown.
I think my thing with the naval combat and like doing the fort was like a perfect example of it. I feel like I'm just going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. And to be fair, the naval combat in this is like really clunky. This is like the worst that the naval combat has been in any of the Assassin's Creed games. And I don't even mean that in like a rude way. It just like makes sense because this is where it was first introduced. And they're still learning about how it works and whatnot. Because, okay, in Assassin's Creed Odyssey...
Hell is manifest upon the sea. How many do you reckon?
Too many.
If anyone can hold the line, 'tis us. I only hope the Admiral's quick to return.
Oh my god.
Enemy approaching!
Did I just hit something? I can't have.
Get ready for war! Looks like they're coming to say hello. Ready yourself! Aye aye!
The more I hear them talk and stuff, the pirates are fucking cool. Of all the groups, pirates I like the most. But it's just like I hate doing this shit. Come on! I just feel like I'm going backwards and forwards. I just never do it well. I really hope I can get it better in Black Flag. Because I liked doing it in Odyssey well enough. They had some of it in... Look, my ship is already half health. Oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? He's coming straight for me! What the fuck? I'm going as fast as I can. Chat, I'm fucked. I'm actually so fucked. Ramming speed, yeah. I liked doing it in Odyssey. It's certainly not my favorite. It wasn't the bit where I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to do this. But like this, the music, the talk, like hearing Faulkner talk is really fun. I'm gonna desync, chat. I'm gonna die. My ship is gonna die. And the music, the tension, like, don't shoot my allies. Well, how the fuck was I supposed to know that? And there's no way to heal the ship except to just give it time. But... Are my friends still alive? Hey, thanks for the follow, zombies. Are you gonna play Black Flag? Yes, I am. That's why we're playing this. Is to the games aren't related, blah blah blah. But we're playing this to get like fuck. I'm trying to turn this bitch around so I can go shoot at it. Oh my god. Burn in hell. I'm gonna die. Why aren't I moving? Why aren't I moving? Why? Oh, because I hit another fucking ship! Get out of my way! I can't believe my friend ran into me like that. That's not fair. I have the right of way. They should know better than that. Are you an enemy? You're the enemy! No! Yeah, so anyway, we're gonna smash it in AC4 chat. We're listening heavily. Stop!
Take care.
Damn! What? Destroy what? Destroy frigates by firing at what the fuck? What's a powder keg? What is happening? I'm an idiot. Oh, those are the powder kegs. Okay. I'm GG's chat. Hopefully that was at least a checkpoint and they respawn me with health. I'm stressed out. And now we're stressed out. Oh my days. It won't even aim at the powder keg. Okay. You can't win for losing. Because it totally makes sense that you have a big naval battle at the end. But I'm kind of surprised that they actually don't force any other naval missions in the game. I know I'm sailing into the wind, but I don't know what else to do. Oh my god. I'm screwed. That's my friend! Why is it marked in red? And like you can bet that aiming the swivel gun is a nightmare. In this game. Oh no! What the fuck do you mean you missed? They were right on our side. What do you mean you missed? Sailing is so wild. Do you mean that people cross the Atlantic in these? Could you, like, can you imagine? Where are my friends? What are my friends doing? Also, it says destroy the loyalist fleet. I see where the ship is in red on my mini-map, so I know that that's the enemy. But there's no health bar. Like, is that which one's the enemy ship? Like, that's my friend, I think. Okay, the map is clear. What the fuck? Is this a friend or an enemy? That's a friend, I think, right? Yeah, that's my friend! What am I meant to be doing? Going into that? What am I? Hang on, I'm being stupid. What do you want me? That's like desync area. I don't think I'm meant to go there. Is welcome in. This is Assassin's Creed 3. They don't fire anyway. Sink them down. No, I cannot sink my friends. Thank you guys for following. Yes, I got to play this. I got to play Black Flag early. Hang on. If I do like this, will you show me? No. Destroy the frigates by firing the gunpowders. No. Okay. Yeah, that was an optional objective. Ignoring that. I don't think they want me to go into battle here. I mean, this looks like where you'd want to go. The music's great. What's the green thing on the compass? The green shows you the direction of the wind. So I'm like sailing. I'm not sailing against the wind, but I'm sailing like across whatever. It's actually very well done showing the wind pattern. But if they want me to go in here, I'm surprised. The game is so handholdy. I'm surprised they wouldn't put the icon there. I feel like I'm gonna desync in this. And then watch, we get in here and like all the enemy markers show up. I speak English well, thank you. This is Assassin's Creed 3. Yeah, area not available! What the shit, chat? Oh my god, what am I doing? I knew that wasn't available. I knew that wasn't available. God damn it. I do not see the enemies on the map. I have a Chinese fan base. How am I still in area unavailable? What? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? Like that ship is sunk. What am I missing? And it's cool, you can actually see like the ship is leaning because I'm going against the wind. Is this ain't a spirit or friend? I thought it was. But I don't even see another enemy ship on my map marker. Blow it up anyway. No, because if that's my friend. That's literally the only ship standing. But when I get close to that, it doesn't show up as an enemy. Yeah, get out of the headwind, Captain. It's great chirps. But I have to go into the headwind. Like, that is my friend, I think. Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, chat, we're not doing another naval mission in this. I'm sorry. Hey, Prop H, welcome in. Which match was that he got the red card? Watch me go up against this. We'll shoot this ship again. I swear we're going to get the notification, don't shoot your allies. Don't shoot my allies! That's my friend! Who the fuck do you want me to shoot at? What am I doing? What am I missing? Shoot them again. You burn in hell, chat. Yeah, no longer an ally. Yeah. Maybe there's a ship here that in this to shoot. Maybe these ships don't count as destroyed. I feel like an actual idiot. So yeah, for whoever it was that asked me, hey, like, what would you like for Ubisoft to change about naval combat from watching your gameplay? Don't watch my gameplay. I'm scared that this is bugged out. That's what I'm scared about. But I really don't want to restart it. Yeah, maybe they just want you to like really sync these. But then mark them as enemies on the map, you know? What? No, it won't even let me aim at it. Oh my god, I'm gonna hit this ship. I feel so dumb. I feel so dumb. I don't know. I don't think that did anything. I beg, if there's someone who's intelligent watching, please let me know. I don't see any. Okay, so on my mini-map, I've not seen a red ship on there in like ages. But then if I open up like this map, for example, it doesn't show me. Destroy the loyalist fleet, sail into battle, destroy the loyalist fleet, and then it was like, yeah, destroy frigates by firing at the powder stores, which I didn't do. But it's an optional objective anyway. I really feel like this is bugged. I can't be this stupid. It won't, see, look, like normally this would turn red. And like that would have sunk it. Mission name. I think it's the Battle of Chesapeake Bay, I think is what it's called. I'm gonna sprint to the bathroom really quickly. There's a trend that happens here. I drink too much coffee. I've had so much coffee. Give me like literally just 1 minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Seems like it's a very buggy mission from what I can see on Google. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the Battle of Chesapeake naval mission is notorious for a common script trigger bug. If you destroy enemies too quickly or in the wrong order, the game fails to spawn the next wave or register the object complete. Damn. Yeah, yesterday it took me 1.5 minutes. Damn! Billy Chatter is right. It took me 1.5 minutes to peel yesterday. Did I do better today? When will I play Road to Empress? Maybe sometime next week. Maybe next weekend. I'm not sure. Hey, Lin Meow. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you for the welcome back. Damn it, that sucks. I think I have to restart this. Oh. Because that has to be a bug. It has to be. There's no way there were more enemies alive that I didn't catch.
We're down a ship. Take care.
Okay, we're down a ship. We have to be... Okay. All right, all right. At least the music is sick and the scope is really epic. The more I think about it, hey, at least I'm back with full house. Hello? Oh, for fuck's sake. Are we dead ass? It would not let me. That's a pile of fucking bullshit. Okay. Actually, at least we're both back full health. I mean, I'm gonna die, but... I'm excited to do the naval combat in Black Flag because I'm excited to try and get much better at it. Because really, my only real experience doing the naval combat in the Assassin's Creed game is in this game. And it's just not that good in this game. No, I take that back. I'm sorry. My only experience doing the naval combat is not just this game. Are you fucking serious? Why? Why? It feels like it's not even hitting. It's in, don't shoot my ass! Like, this is just duty. Like, the camera angle sucks. Also, to give credit where it's due, I think I could have been... You might have been able to get, like, ship upgrades from doing the naval missions. Okay, so we... Oh, my fucking days, mate. There's more coming. There's more! I don't even think that hit the ship. Well, my friend better go deal with the other one. We're gonna die. Burn in hell. Is that the thing? I feel like a fucking... Okay. God, you're my friend! Why? Okay. Can you move, please? Okay, I'll go this way then. Oh, chat, we're so screwed. We're so screwed. I have no way of healing the ship. Once the ship's taken damage, that's it. And they're gonna ram into me! I kind of wish that this... I know it makes no sense, but I wish that this ship would, like, heal when you're out of combat. Or like if you don't take damage after like X amount of time or something. They're ramming straight for me. They're coming right for me. They're gonna be so far up my asshole, chat. Gosh. It is sick. Okay, if you can ignore the fact that like it's buggy and like the bugginess is frustrating, this is sick as shit. I just wish it didn't feel so bad to do. I feel like it just feels bad to do. Do I support England to win the World Cup? Yes, I do. I'm screwed, mate. Hello? Oh, is it? Wait, are we against Mexico? In Mexico? Yeah, damn. That's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Unfortunate for us, sorry. Unfortunate for the English. It won't even let me aim for the fucking gunpowder. Is that not gunpowder in there? Yeah, I mean, Mexico have the clear advantage. They're used to playing in the heat. Then obviously you get home field advantage with the fans. The altitude. Yeah. I'm going to murder someone. Do I run over the wreck to... We're screwed. How do I run over this to heal my ship? I'm so screwed, bro. I'm so screwed. Don't shoot my ally. I wonder if I can just hang back and let my ally take him out. I assume not. I like how the cannibals magically miss when you take cover. Hey, and thank God they do. Okay. We're about to get rammed into. I'm dead. I'm GG's. I'm hoping that them ramming into me.
We're down a ship. Take care.
The music's really good, chat. I like the music. So much more short to stream. Stop. Well, this is it. I'm not doing another naval mission. Listen. The naval combat is absolutely skill issue, but also it is absolutely a dog shit experience in this game. And I made it worse myself because I think question mark TM think that if you had done some of the other naval missions, you might, I think there's a way to upgrade the ship basically, and I've been neglecting upgrading the ship. So definitely I think I've made this worse for myself, or like harder, whatever. How was naval combat better in Black Flag Remake? Okay, so I only did very little of it. I basically only did the naval combat that we were like required to do. I could have had the opportunity to do more of it, to like go like take down a fort, and I didn't because I knew that I was not great at naval combat and I wanted to focus on fucking bitch. I didn't see that on my mini-map. Shit. Oh my god, and there's more chat, and there's more. Oh, I'm so fucked. Oh, I'm so fucked. I'm one hit, dude. Oh no, chat. I'm about to die. Yeah, I'm dead. Desync. I hate myself. Yeah, I like the World Cup. Okay, how is it better in Black Flag? Okay, let me check.
We're down the ship. Take care.
Yeah, all I've got is a round shot and the chain shot. The only reason you'd want to use the chain shot is to take down the ship's mast. And I don't know if I'm not trying to. You would only want to take down the ship's mast if you're trying to board the ship. You can't board the ship in this mission, I don't think, so there's no reason for me to use a chain shot. Now, I don't know if I had done other naval missions, if I could have gotten more upgrades or not for the ship. I can't remember. Also, I feel like there's a way in Black Flag where you can repair your ship to like regain health. I don't think that's an option here. And what else? And like ways that it's better in Black Flag, there's like more things you can do with the ship and other like ammo type that you can get, but I might have been able to do that here as well, and I don't have it. It's poor game design in my opinion. I hate doing the naval combat in this. I'm only like, this sounds so silly. I'm only in despair right now because I actually think we might be stuck here. Because you can load to a previous checkpoint, but there has to be a way where I can load further back from that. But then also, if you were really able to get into a mission where you're not prepared, you would hope that they would be like, hey, you need more ship upgrades. Like, I fired the fucking thing. Oh, God. Beat it on the first try, the bug fucked it. So what I beat on the first try was the first wave of enemies. So this is still wave 1. And then we've got to survive wave 2. Because it goes, you killed 2 out of 5 targets. But then another 4 show up. Someone hit me, I think. I think I've just been hit by someone. Yep, certainly have. And now I just hit my friend. Yep, hi. Could someone do me a favor? Is there a way to heal the ship when I'm already in the mission? Because I don't know if there's like bits of driftwood. I don't know if I sail over the driftwood, if that will help heal the ship. No, there's not. I think, don't quote me on it, but I think that also in Black Flag, there's ways to heal your ship as you're doing it, which makes it better then. Can you all give me motivation to finish Ghost of Tsushima? You want to finish it, but for some reason I can't find time to play it. Unpopular opinion. Yeah, there is a way in Black Flag. See, like, and that's a much nicer quality of life as well. Yeah, no heals during combat. We just traded blows. I'm so fucked, chat. I'm so fucked, dude. Sorry, my unpopular opinion. Honestly, if you want to finish Ghost of Tsushima, do focus on doing the main missions. It's a really... there's some beautiful story beats in Ghost of Tsushima, and the game is visually very, very pretty. But I don't love it as much as, like, people speak very highly of Ghost of Tsushima, and it's a great game, but I don't think it's all that. But that's I'm in the minority. I'm in the minority. Like, I didn't even finish Ghost of Yotei. Like, did that even hit? I don't even know if that hit. Take cover, take cover. I'm about to ram into this goddamn fucking ship. Take cover. If I can just stay out of combat to heal up a little bit. That's you with the cauldrons in Horizon. Fair. Come on, heal up a bit, heal up a bit. Please heal up so I'm not one hit. Please. Okay. Okay. I figured it out. Okay, we've got one left, chat. One left. Brace! Full sail, out of the way. Yeah, this doesn't have a gunpowder reserve on that ship. Go, my friend. Do it. Do what needs doing. Please, friendship. Please, friendship. Because also, if that friendship dies, we're also going to desync. Can I shoot it from this far away? I don't think so. Oh, thank fuck. Now, if this glitches back out, I will actually lose my shit. You're doing well in Yotei. Surprised you dropped it. I think Yotei... I'll get there. Hang on. I think my thing with Yotei, I probably, under different circumstances, I think I would have finished it.
Ship lost! Escort's all sunk. We're on our own now, sir.
Oh, man. I was here for that. That was cool. Hey, when it, like the naval combat in this game is just not good in my opinion.
Where are our blasted reinforcements?
They will come.
Hang on.
We must hold the bay until they do.
Oh, this is madness. You're alone and we're without reinforcements.
The actual like mechanics of the naval combat in this game, I hate. The set pieces are amazing. The music's amazing. There's like so much promise here, but I hate doing the naval combat in this game.
Careful, Captain.
No, anyway, so I think your Ghost of Yotei kind of fell victim to a handful of bad circumstances.
We're under attack! Men of war firing! All our guns are down. We've no way to defend ourselves now. That beast is sure to sink us if we're not careful.
Ram the man of war to board it. Okay.
He's not really planning to board them, is he? Has he lost his mind? He's going to get us all killed.
The ship is yours, Mr. Faulkner.
Okay, fuck it. Like, great set pieces, great set pieces, great set pieces. Fuck doing the naval combat in this. Okay. Part of the game that I know how to do now. Burn in hell, bitch. I think Ghost of Yotei fell victim to like a couple of unfortunate circumstances. Hey! Which is, I had played Assassin's Creed Shadows, and then I'd played Ghost of Tsushima, and then we get into Ghost of Yotei, and I had just been... Also, don't quote me on this, did we play Sekiro the same year? Was I playing some Sekiro then as well? I think I got like way samurai'd the fuck out. So by the time I got to Yotei, I was like, I'm so like not into this. Because as we've established multiple times, I'm not a huge like samurai person. But Yotei, you know what else I think kind of the problem is? Not only were we out like kind of like exhausted samurai'd out, but it was like the same kinds of conflict as well. Like, you killed my parents and now I'm out for revenge. It was like playing the same game fucking 3 times or something. I'm just like, oh, I just kind of got bored of it. Also, I love open world games, but sometimes streaming open world games can be kind of a bit of a mixed bag. And the only way I can kind of think to describe it is that like for open world games that I enjoy streaming, they're like open world games that have what I call like capital C content everywhere. Like, okay, Breath of the Wild, one of my favorite open world games to play. It has lowercase c content everywhere. And yeah, so I think just like by the time Yotei came around, I felt like I'd played this kind of game and this story multiple times at this point. The story and the setting didn't grab me enough. And I think like Yotei was an amazing like upgrade on the systems that exist in Ghost of Tsushima. But I also just didn't like... There are people who like love Ghost of Tsushima and it's their favorite game and whatnot. And while some of the story beats were so good and so well done, and I love the like artistry in Tsushima, I just didn't care for it like a whole bunch of people did. So I think I would have finished Yotei if Yotei was the only kind of game like that that I had played that year. And it might be interesting to revisit at one point. Hello? Oh, for fuck's sake. You're not serious? What is happening? fuck? Okay. The thing is, I tried to go forward before and I got,
You mad bastard.
hang on. I tried to move forward previously, but I got hit by a wall. So I was like, okay, then they don't want me to go forward. They just want me to jump off the ship. But then they don't want you to jump off the ship. And so then I was able to go forward again. That was buggy as fuck. I'm not taking blame for that. I'm normally so level-headed and willing to take blame for skill issues. I'm not taking blame for that. That was stupid.
They say you took down that man of war all alone. Perhaps Lafayette did not exaggerate when he spoke of your abilities. As promised, my ships are yours to command. What do you require?
5 of them must enter New York's harbor flying British flags.
Wait. I thought you might need some pirates killed or goods transported, and instead, you asked for us to, what, shell New York?
No. Of course not.
Ah.
Only part of it.
Explain yourself.
I mean to infiltrate Fort George, but it is too well guarded. Cannon fire will breach its walls and scatter its guards.
And a ship that flies the French flag could never get near it.
You understand, then?
Not at all. But a promise is a promise, even when made to a lunatic.
I will light a signal fire when it is time for you to attack.
Vous l'avez entendu. Récupérez leurs drapeaux qu'on puisse les accrocher. Allez, vite!
It's funny, they give the French subtitles and they say it in English. Okay, well, we did that, chat. I'm not doing another naval mission. Don't fucking ask me to do that. I think you dabbled in, yeah, Sekiro for like, yeah, a stream or 2. Yes, it was just like fatigue at that point. Yeah, I love that we've really only played shorter games this year. I agree. Hang on. I have more to say about that.
Oui, Lafayette waits for you inside the tunnel beneath the city.
100% that. So I think like I made the mistake last year of playing like lots of really big games back to one another, and so by the time that I got to Yote, I was like, absolutely not. Yeah, Sekiro during the summer. I love the combat. I wish I gave more. Get out of my way. Get out of my way, children. Like, why isn't there a viewpoint here? Not that I should be like dabbling about with viewpoints, but anyway. I worry about it with August, September for that reason with ARPGs. Beast of Reincarnation, Dawnwalker. Is Dawnwalker an ARPG? Phantom Blade in the space of a month. Well, Phantom Blade's like practically November. It's like right at the end of October now. Locatedly, Phantom Blade is end of October now because of that. It was good that it got away from all the hubbub. Don't apologize, Dommy. Dawnwalker that good. Dawnwalker looks great. Hey, Marvel fan, welcome in. You want some shorter titties in between? No, I'm joking. Hang on. Where there was another message I wanted. Honestly, I like Tsushima a lot more than you, and I put it off. Oh, honestly, I liked Tsushima a lot more than you, and I put it off while I was in Act 1. Act 1 of Tsushima is really slow. Okay, so when I did Tsushima, I don't know how to describe it. There are like side missions that are tied to certain companions, and like they're quite important to do because if you those companions are really important. But then there's stuff like running around and finding a fox den and whatnot. I don't know how to describe the variation. Like it's kind of obvious which ones are like the character side missions. They're like worthwhile doing, but Tsushima's a really slow-paced game. So you choose to play Baldur's Gate and Where Winds Meet this year, very short games. Well, this is the thing. When was the last time I played Where Winds Meet? And I've played I did Baldur's Gate. I did the other playthrough Baldur's Gate because so many people kept on asking, when are you going to do that? Because when I did the first playthrough of Baldur's Gate, they were like, hey, they were like, hey, when are you going to play the Resist Dark Edge? playthrough, so I was like, okay, let's start it. And also this year, when I started at least that playthrough, there weren't that many like games that were released anyway, like releasing or whatever. So yeah, I'm trying not to play big games right on top of one another, because it just gets to be. Why isn't it on my map? Am I being dumb? Why isn't it on my map? Is it here? Maybe it's this. Maybe it's this. Right on top of one another.
All their talk of liberty and equality will fall back into the old ways. It will depend greatly on who is chosen to lead them. A man of humble means who has worked to earn success.
There's a torch. Is that nothing that I can light my
All men must come
shit on?
in our nature. Then what would you do?
Wait, am I being stupid?
Ensure their leader is sterile.
Are they not talking in here? No, I guess they're not. It sounds like they're talking in there. Yote's very much what it has is good, but I already know what it is. Yeah, like to me, Yote is just is maybe unintentionally disparaging. Yote is like big. Can I not light that? Oh, I can. Okay. Yeah, like improvements on Tsushima. I mean, it's a sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. In look and not in story, but in like look and feel. I don't know. It might be interesting to go back to it one of these days, but yeah. I guess you have to escape, yeah, the way they want, which makes sense. I mean, this is an older Assassin's Creed game. That was definitely what they wanted me to do. I just like crazy fucked it up. I feel like I'm not going the right way, chat. Can I open my map? Yeah, I can. Like, I mean, let's continue carrying on forward. I think I kind of fucked it. Oh no, I did it. Okay, okay. On this topic of Ghost of Tsushima, I think that the visuals are amazing and the gameplay is smooth. It honestly is a good game in that respect. I hated this final third of the story though. It's dumb in my opinion. I would love to see you play through it sometime in the future just to see my thoughts on it. Interesting. Hang on 1 second, guys. 1 second, 1 second. Does anyone remember how far I made it in Yote? Because I don't think I finished Act 1. I may have like just finished Act 1, but I don't remember. September's going to be wild, I know. Wish they spaced things out more because it's going to be overwhelming. Well, like, thank God Phantom Blade moved. Yeah, September's going to be crazy. I don't think I did, yeah. I don't think I did either.
Connor. This tunnel will take you into the military district.
And the Admiral?
He waits for you to light this signal. And then the strike begins.
And we will be there as well.
Oh shit. A nice little well assassination. That's nice. Why doesn't she talk to me? I'll talk to you. Oh my god, it's timed. Oh my god, not a timed mission, chat. Well done, Connor. What? Who the fuck detected me? Burn in hell. No, okay. Okay, okay, good, okay, good, okay, good. Fuck all of you. Like, come on, that guy would have should have definitely come to the haystack that I was in. Come on. Grab that. Yeah, a couple of streams. I think I remember doing maybe like 3 streams, but they were kind of long. No, girl, get down, get down. Oh, Onimusha. Wait, I'm sorry. Is Blood of Dawnwalker an ARPG? Hey, Null. Have a good night. Sleep lovely. Thank you for the safe travels as well.
Need to get.
Hey, Bucci. Thank you so
inside
much.
The fort.
Wait, what?
I am in no condition to fight.
Yeah, Dark Fantasy ARPG. Oh,
Need
sick.
to stay away from the guards.
You're pumped for Phantom Blade 2. I'm hoping it's not Souls-like. It is not a Souls-like.
Where are you,
I have more to say on that.
Gone.
Hang on.
Come now. You cannot hope to match me, Connor. For all your skills, you're still but a boy, with so much left to learn.
Give me Lee!
Impossible. He is the promise of a better future. The sheep need a shepherd.
He has been dismissed and censured. He can do nothing for you now.
A temporary setback. He will be restored.
Okay.
You act as though you have some right to judge. You declare me and mine wrong for the world. And yet everything I've shown you, all I've said and done, should clearly demonstrate otherwise.
Does that count as an object? I'll just counter. Oh yeah, Phantom Blade. Anyway, yeah, so Phantom Blade is not a Souls-like. I've actually played a good amount of Phantom Blade at this point, except again, not even main mission stuff. All the stuff that I've played is side mission, and I've fought maybe 4 of the 4 bosses? 4 or 5 bosses in Phantom Blade at this point. Bollocks. It's definitely not a Souls-like. It's an action game. Action game. Like a lot of influences from like Devil May Cry.
As though you have some right to judge.
And then
And yet everything I've shown you, all I've said and done, should clearly demonstrate otherwise. We did
like,
not
how do I
harm
use this?
your people.
I know they want me to use it, but I don't know how they want me to use it.
We worked to see this land united and at peace. Under our rule, all would be equal. Do the Patriots promise the same?
What the fuck? I'm countering each of the attacks. Phantom Blade is sick as fuck, by the way. We'll do more. We'll go back to Devil May Cry. And someone asked me about Bayonetta. I want to play Bayonetta.
Brave words from a man about to die.
You fare no better.
Even when your kind appears to triumph, still we rise again. And do you know why? It's because the Order is born of a realization. We require no creed, no indoctrination by desperate old men. All we need is that the world be as it is. And this is why the Templars will never be destroyed.
Sad. I'll not be going to China Joy this year, no.
Don't think I have any intention of caressing your cheek and saying I was wrong. I will not weep and wonder what might have been. I'm sure you understand. Still, I'm proud of you in a way. You've shown great conviction, strength, courage. All noble qualities. I should have killed you long ago.
We've got a problem.
Damn, that's the only thing he says. For other people, he has like a longer spiel, but for his dad, it's just that. Wait, what about Wolverine being too bloody? Sorry, what about it? You have to cosplay Bayonetta. Bet. Welcome back. Even Vader didn't treat Luke like the way Haytham treated Connor, I guess. Do you think you'll play the new Star Wars racing game? So I actually got to demo the new Star Wars racing game when I was at Summer Game Fest. I'm not a racing game person. I'm not a racing game person, and I'm also not like fanatical Star Wars fan. I have like fond memories of Star Wars, and I've watched all of the mainline films. I love this look for Connor. I wish we get to see this more.
Dead.
Hang on.
Charles Lee now leads the Templar Order in his place. I see now why ours is an eternal war. For each piece taken from the board, another is placed upon it. Back and forth we go. Across the world. Across the ages. Some days mine feels an impossible task. But I cannot afford to be consumed with doubt. The people need me. Now more than ever. I must stop the Templars.
Hey, Mr. Webb.
I will kill Charles Lee.
Like, I wish we got to see him more in this look. I think it looks cool as fuck. Anyway, the Star Wars racing game looks really beautiful. They've captured that original, that like prequel Star Wars look and feel really well, and it plays really well. It would be one of those games that'd be fun to play on stream, for a bit. I would say.
Today to remember a man of peerless vision.
Ooh.
Who sought to change the world.
Also, will Billy like Wolverine because it's too bloody? You know, I don't know. It's a good question. Because I was able to play Resident Evil fine.
Their spirits broken, their forces splintered.
I have like contacts at Billy that I'll ask
shall soon follow.
About.
Either into
But yeah, I don't know. That's a good point. And Wolverine's quite gory.
He sent me away. That day, at Fort George.
Thing is, Wolverine's kind of quite gory.
He feared for my safety. I should have stayed.
Hang on.
He said there was no danger.
He was wrong.
I will kill you, Connor. This I swear. Not here, though. Not today. No. First I'll destroy all you hold dear. I'll burn that homestead of yours to the ground and roast the severed heads of your precious founding fathers in its flames. And when I've finished with them, all the rest will burn as well. Your merry band of assassins, the human refuse that lives on your land, your village and its people, all of it, gone.
You can try, Charles. But as with all your schemes, this too will end in failure.
Get him on his feet.
Hang on.
He will wait. He will watch. And then, when he's seen all his life's work brought to ruin, only then will I allow him to die. Take him away.
See, like, a good reason to not kill someone. Sometimes when the villain doesn't kill the you're like, come on, guys, that's a silly thing.
Not so bold now.
Oh, sorry. Do I not get to use my weapon? Hang on. Wait. Yeah, no. No. Give me this shit. It says to kill them, right? Yeah, kill all the mercenaries. Okay, we're just murdering everyone. All right, period. So yeah, Wolverine. It could okay. It could totally be too bloody for Billy Billy. And like, for example, in this game, you had the option to turn the blood off, so I turned the blood off. Because I don't think the blood is like critically important to this game. But I kind of feel like turning the blood off on Wolverine, would like impact the experience some. I don't know, I feel like it would look weird for him to do the stuff that he's doing and for you to not see the blood, so... He shoves his claws through someone's head. Completely clean. Oh, okay. Okay, well that's unfortunate. I was already in the middle of killing the guy when it gave me the prompt. Yeah, Wolverine's the kind of game that needs it. It would be weird, I think, without it. Are we dead ass? Oh, for fuck's sake. I was running to attack everyone. I didn't want to attack any of them. These people are annoying as shit to fight. I'm in the middle of doing an attack when you give the counter window. Like, I'm in the middle of doing the attack. You gotta wait. You guys gotta wait your turns. Chain it. Okay, well, you guys waiting like that, like, it does low-key look a little stupid.
Where is Charles Lee gone?
The harbor. To catch a ferry.
Yeah, please form an orderly queue. Java, what are your thoughts on physical media going away for consoles? Okay, well, first of all, can I lower my notoriety? I have the money. Okay. Sure. Awesome. It's just PlayStation so far that said physical media is going away, right? Or did Xbox say that as well? I would be flabbergasted if Xbox Xbox already has issues. I would be surprised if they were like, actually, me too. But what are my thoughts on it? The short answer is I don't like it. I have not bought. Okay, bitch. The new Xbox won't have disk drive. Perfect. Hang on, where am I going? Yeah, okay, all right. And when I say perfect, I'm being sarcastic. I haven't bought physical media in a long time. I have a PlayStation that has a disc drive. I don't think I've actually had... I've had the PlayStation 5 since 2020. I don't think I have used the disc drive a single time on my PlayStation. I prefer to play games on PC. My PC does not have a disc drive. So I've not used physical media in a long time. But physical media is like so important. Because also, first of all, I am not what every gamer is like. There are people who... Because I think you can like... there's a lovely friend I have, 8-Bit Gaming, who was talking about it. And I didn't realize this. You can rent games from the library. I didn't realize you can rent games from the library. But like, you can sell old games. You can buy old games. And I also think the concept of like owning physical media is important. I almost feel like my bigger gripes with it. Because like, okay, I'm going all over the place. Climb on board. All right. You, like, if someone was saying, someone gave this as an example, but it's like, if your PlayStation account gets banned, then you no longer have access to the games. I also think that, oh, nice. This worked better than I thought it would. My like, bigger concern, or biggest concern, or one of my big concerns with, like, losing physical media is also then just, like, actually the possibility of like losing games. Like there are games that we could like no longer have access to, and the example that we gave in stream the other day when we were talking about it is PT was meant to be like a sampling of Hideo Kojima's version of like what a Silent Hill game would be, because that was meant to because that was meant to happen. Where the fuck is he? He's just gone now? And it was an amazing gameplay. Hang? Can I not hang from here? Hang? And now if you wanted to play PT, you can't. It's no longer available because it was digital only experience. Hey, Big Aussie, welcome in. Sorry. You're catching me, dare I say... Hello? Jump? Jump? Stupid. Mid-pre in the middle of... Tilting a little bit!
I believe these men meet the requirements. You believe incorrectly. They're sick and weak. We're looking to build an army, not fill an almshouse.
Sorry, I couldn't whistle when I was hanging. I tried to whistle and that's how I fell down.
No.
Hey, Cecily Woo on Billy Billy
We'll do
Barbe.
anything you want. Anything. Only take us with you.
Quiet, well. Your merchandise is useless to us. Perhaps we should discuss this back in my cabin.
Yeah, so I mourn like the loss of potential media, like, or like the potential loss of like media, but then also, oh, It's the it was we were talking about it earlier. There was a. Do you think I can get there without them seeing me? Okay. Oh, and now he wants to walk away. Burn in hell. I don't know why this is agitating me. You are not serious. That was I don't even know how I got blasted like that so quickly, dude. This is okay. What the thing that's I find to be so disappointing right now, I feel like I don't know. I feel like the gameplay from this session has been absolutely fucking deep fried, mate. You're meant to do the ledge kill here. Surely I am meant to ledge kill this dude. Is he about to spot me? Why can't I assassinate? Burn in hell. It does say to limit my kills. Yeah, I'm allowed a couple though. The director of the National Video Game Museum is being very vocal as much as he can about the lack of physical media for the reasons I'm mentioning. Whilst I'm hanging here and hopefully safe, I would hazard to guess that the majority of gamers, and by majority, I don't mean like 98%, I mean like 55% or something. But I would hazard that most of us watching here play digital downloads, and like, or majority of the games that we play are digital downloads, right? It would be silly. Burn in hell. I deserve that, but also burn in hell. I think it would be silly and like disingenuous to be like, oh no, you know, like most of us here play games on physical media. Okay, first of all, there are lots of people who like benefit from being able to buy secondhand games, and like that's really important to them. And like you can only buy secondhand if you're buying physical media. And so it's like you're way marginalizing. I don't know the correct way to describe it. But you're like forsaking gamers who don't have like the means to be able to keep up with buying digital downloads. One, then also dynamic pricing can be scary. If a game is releasing digitally, it means you can also then change the price when have you, like that's scary. Well, I think like big like macro picture for me like is the actual loss of media, the loss of media, the like rewriting, like the revisionism. Like what was it? There was something in Stranger Things, I think it was. Oh, okay, this is a silly example, but just to like kind of like affirm my point or what have you.
I'm sorry to have disappointed.
As you should be. For us to have come all this way for nothing. Tell me now why I shouldn't have you thrown into the sea.
No need to be rash. Only give me a little more time. I'll scour the other ships if I must. I'm certain there are prisoners who will meet your needs.
Very well. You have 2 days.
Thank you.
Present yourself to the Green Dragon Tavern in Boston with the men you've chosen. We shall meet you there along with our master.
Master. There was this thing in Stranger Things where one of the main characters' birthdays, they mention the main, oh for fuck's sake, burn in hell. well, sorry. Tiltarella over here. For fuck's sake. Anyway. In, like, season 2 of Stranger Things, they mention that it's this kid's birthday on, like, March 6th or some shit like that, okay? And then it's, like, in Stranger Things season 4, it's March 6th, and they don't acknowledge that it's the character's birthday.
Anything you can offer.
Critically unimportant in, like, the grand scheme of things. But I think what they did then, because it was just a fuck up on the showrunners' stand. They just, like, forgot that they had said that that's when his birthday is. But then because the show is, like, digital only and it's exclusively available on Netflix, they just reworked it to. I'm fairly certain it was Stranger Things. Definitely someone has done it. They basically just redid it so that they didn't fuck up the date. And they changed the dates around and stuff. And I'm like, I think we're just gonna fast travel, chat. I'm sorry. I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like the revising, the revisionist fucking history. You fucked up. That was a mistake you made. And it should exist in the final product. Because now, like, if you were to go, let's say, like, you would go online and people would be like, oh my god, remember when they forgot Bloody Blah's birthday or whatever? People watching the show for the first time would be like, no, they didn't. His birthday, because it looks like they didn't fuck that up. And so, okay, yeah, that's a small, silly example. That's, like, really not that important. But it goes to, like, my bigger concern about losing physical media. Because then you're not... You can change what the truth used to be, and I don't like that. Yeah, exactly, Rainy Day. Like, what? This game did it with the past Assassin's outfits. Okay, actually, really good point. When this game came out in 2012. Hang on. Am I meant to infiltrate a fort? Is that what's happening right now? No, stop. Hello? No, I'm not. Okay. What? No, ignore that. Oh, I can fast travel here. This game came out in 2012. The game is set in the 1770s. In later years, like 2017, 2018, 2019, what have you, Ubisoft has released Assassin's Creed games that chronologically happen before this game. So when they did the remaster of this game, in the basement of the homestead, they've included Assassin's outfits from Assassin's Creed games that chronologically happen before this game, but in real life released after this game. And I kind of hate that. Because what was it before? Because then also, okay, if this is the only game that you're playing, or like you didn't play the original, you're playing this one, and you look at it, you could go like, oh my god, chat, Ubisoft knew the whole time which assassins would be in the game and had the designs and everything. And it's like, no, they didn't. And this is like, obviously silly, unimportant. Like, it was a nice little
Something,
Easter egg.
darling?
No.
Rude.
Like, including the outfits is a nice Easter egg, but like, bigger picture.
Can I help you? You know you can. Pardon?
Ooh, Connor.
I do not like having my time wasted.
Stop that! Don't make me call the guards.
I'm not a fan of Mandela Effect, no.
What do you want? He's in the harbor, at the Long Pier, most likely. We heard what happened at the parade. Charles got all nervous, said he was leaving the country. I thought he was overreacting. Guess not. No.
Thank you.
Carlito, I don't know if I said thank you for the 15 stream streak. If I didn't, thank you so much, lovely. I feel secondhand physical copies, yeah, bring down digital copy prices to discount as well. I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. And then also, and this is me like way mustache twiddling, like I'm not saying that it would necessarily be the case, but there's already been talks about like, you know, dynamic pricing, where if they sense that someone is willing to pay more for something, they can change the price of what that is for the person that's willing to pay more. And if games are only digital, I do love this. This is so cool. That's sick as fuck. If games are digital only, then maybe that could also, you know, be the case where, let's say you're someone who spends, oh, there's a homestead mission. Oh, maybe let's do the homestead mission. I love this music so bad, chat. Yeah, so let's say you're a big whale in whatever the fuck game. Maybe they price things more expensive for you. I don't know. I don't like it. It's scary. I wrote an article that 67% of gamers don't pay full price for games. They wait for sales or discounts. Yeah. They're going to be priced out of their hobby. Well then, but like getting rid of physical media, I think like inherently prices people out, because there are people who depend on being able to buy secondhand games from shops, or also go and sell their games in shops. Like there was a video, or I saw something of this guy who had sold his entire Xbox 360 collection and was able to buy a PS5 from it. Well, you can't do that when physical media dies. And like that guy really depended on like the money from selling his stuff to buy the PlayStation, you know? Oh, are we fighting? All right. How does that not count as a chain? Three of these fucking bastards. Ain't no fucking way. What? Whatever.
Thank you, my friend. They had a little too much beer and didn't like the sound of my voice.
Bottle of water.
I was only talking to that girl.
Your accent is unfamiliar. Where are you from?
North of here. Province de Quebec.
And what brings you to Boston?
I am a miner by trade, but it's hard to find work. People don't listen to me because of my accent.
It might be our meeting was fate. I hail from a village just a few miles north of here. There are the beginnings of a mine. I do not know what is in there, but you might find what you are looking for within.
I'll come have a look. If there is something good, maybe we'll talk, eh?
This region in Connor's look a lot more of the game, I agree. Distinguishes himself even from the previous characters. Yeah, even if he doesn't have like this war paint on, I like his head like this with the shape. I think it's a more interesting look for him. Also, he goes like, oh my god, people, you know, my accent, people don't know, but he sounds almost French. Like, I wouldn't even, obviously Ubisoft knows a French accent better. Sorry. What the fuck? Why the fuck am I in trouble here? How did I even trigger this conflict? They just attacked me! Bacon. Bacon was how I would actually say it, but that's not how you want me to say it. Wait, actually though, how did I trigger the conflict? I don't even understand how I did it. Also, I should be able to rip down posters. I've not seen anywhere marked on here, like throughout my whole playthrough, of a poster that I can rip down. Hey, Michael, welcome in, lovely. Drop down, drop down.
Study well the posters spread throughout the area. This criminal is an imminent threat and must be detained immediately.
I also don't know how much it costs to bribe people. I feel like it doesn't even, I mean, I've not spent my money on anything else, so I don't care. But I feel like it doesn't even show. Anyway. You tried to buy a 5-year-old game on the Switch and that shit was still $80. What game were you trying to buy? I mean, Nintendo, like, notoriously doesn't put their stuff on sale. Also, there's something I find really tacky, corny, distasteful, unpleasant about selling a physical copy box, but then it having a digital code in the box. I hate that. Pikmin! Oh, I love Pikmin though. Pikmin's great. I love, it's Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4 is 5 years old? Why am I in trouble? Yeah, no. Something's triggering that I'm not realizing. Update on my Valhalla Delirium. I remember I had already replayed it, so I went for shadows. That's hilarious. That's genuinely iconic. What version of GTA game are you guessing? Don't talk to me about GTA. It stresses me out. All the boring tutorial about how to rip down posters for nothing. Look, I'm totally willing to raise my hand, like, mea culpa, my bad, a dog shit gamer. I swear I've not seen a single poster to take down. Or at least I remember in, like, AC2. I remember in AC2 they were much more clearly, like, marked, the posters you can take down. But I've not seen, like, I may have run past them and they're just, like, not marked on the map. But I have not seen them. Hey Cesar, welcome in. How are you doing? Also, I feel like it's misleading to sell a box and for it to not have the physical cartridge in it. Because the word, like the text on the box that says like no game in here is like tiny. I saw someone do, they were in, it was like ages ago, I saw a video of someone who was in like a Walmart or something trying to buy a Switch game that didn't have the cartridge in it. Cool set piece. I need to get in the air. Okay. I hate when I do this and I look like an idiot. I'm just gonna reload the last checkpoint. I'm not trying to do this perfectly, but there could have been a better way to do that. Oh, okay, well I'll go fuck myself then. I'm about to fail this. Yeah. I hate when I fail stuff like this. I've looked like a fucking idiot doing this. That's what I hate the most. Because when you do this shit the way that they absolutely intend for you to do, you look like a badass. And I look like a fucking dookie idiot now. Connor. Just desync me. When you were a kid, you had Connor's haircut. That's so cool. Hey, thank you so much for the compliments on Chahanshu. I'm trying to think of like what's the direction they want me to go. Oh, for fuck's sake. Not this. The music's fantastic, at least. The music is so good, even if I look like a loser. Final mission. I mean, we got to be final towards the finale. There's something else that I remember happening that I've not... Connor! That I've not seen happen yet. Agitation, no breathing, don't give a shit, however the fucking lyrics go. Because this shit is mad annoying when you don't do it the way that's intended to do it. Jump up. I'm like, yeah, this is a badass moment. I would like to do this shit correctly, please. Thank you. And they're like, well, you're not doing it correctly, it's your own fucking fault. Oh, fucking burn in hell, bitch. This gameplay is fire. Yeah, it's so loud in here, chat. It's so loud in here. It's so loud with all my talking. Oh, I got rid of the clip command. I got rid of the clip command. Ah! Sorry, humanoid maybe. Why do you hate us? We want to have fun. I want you guys to clip, but I want you guys to clip. Instead of me clipping, you have to make manual clips again. Yes. Don't agitate me right now. Maybe we turn it back on. But I like having clips with titles. Yeah, reduce this as target. I'm working on it. Thank you. Do you not shove anyone during the chase? You're burning hell. The thing is, like, I have to be like absolute dookie shit for brains right now. Like, this is obviously the way they want me to go up. This is accurate. Yeah, this is for sure correct. Okay, go this way. I still feel like this is correct. But no, oh, shit. But now I'm too low. This is the first try. Yeah, this is my first try, chat. Do you want to know the definition of insanity? Pray tell on it. Couldn't possibly be trying the same thing over and over again. There's no way you go underneath this shit. Yeah, no, this is correct. And it falls down for a reason. Fucked it. This is the wrong way to go. This is my first try. I'm literally dismayed. I'm dismayed. I'm at an absolute loss for words. I think my brain's deep fried. I think I'm deep fried. I'm washed. I'm a scrub. I'm terrible. The stream just started, right? Like, that's correct. They intentionally slow you down. You're meant to climb up this. Yep. Go through here. He's waiting for me. Nice. They open up a path here. I think they funnel you out here for a reason. But then I'm stuck doing this shit again. And yeah, and that's not right. Go down, forward. Right. Slide under that. I'm running up to it. Slide. I swear on my fucking mum, I'm running up to it and it's not... And it's not sliding. I swear. I've got to try again. I'm not triangulating the hypotenuse well enough. I've got to make sure I hit the right pixel for the slide to work. Just like that first part, you follow and trust the first try. I'm smooth brain. Yep, slide under that. Not meant to go under this. No, not meant to go under that. You definitely climb up this. They open it up for you. That makes sense. Jump up. Here. And they've got this whole, like this, that, whatever. Cool. Then this falls down. This opens up. That makes sense. Then you go outside where it's safe. And triangulate this. Go fuck your mother. Jump! Fucking idiot. I'm the fucking idiot, not him.
Why do you persist? You put us down, we rise again. You end one plot, we forge another. You try so hard, but it always ends the same. Those who know you think you mad, and this is why.
Not the glowing eyes.
Even those men you sought to save have turned their backs on you. Yet you fight. You resist. Why?
Because no one else will.
Got him! This sequence is meant to be like, I think 30 minutes long, 30, 45 minutes. I think I spent 30 minutes just doing that. And then another hour failing the naval combat. Can't run, which makes sense. But this is the fastest that we get. Okay. You have to take the stairs. Which, like, honestly, fine, fair. Go to my cave and think of my power animal. Don't. Yes. Back then we didn't have as many pixels. It was probably easier. Maybe. Maybe.
Rough night, was it?
Yeah, totally, mate.
He headed inland. Took a ferry up the Charles River.
I will need passage as well.
Of course. Only say the word.
Sequence 12, chasing Lee complete. Mission complete. Charles looks like he stared at the apple of Eden for too long. No, honestly, the eyes look crazy. I showed it at the beginning of the stream when I wasn't in the gameplay yet. The comparison of the remake, the faces in the remake, sorry, remaster to the faces in the base game. Oh, like crazy different. I'll show it again later. Are we watching Invest in Mexico in 5 hours? I would like to. I got things to do. Look at this door. Like, what is, I don't understand it. I genuinely, my brain does not comprehend how the wooden slats next to this look fantastic, but the door looks like fucking dog shit. And did the door look like this in the original? I don't know. It looks terrible. That looks like a Resident Evil 1 door. OG Resident Evil 1 door. It's a great moment. F the AI stream summary. It's not wrong, it's just rude. Oh, I have blood turned off. I'm sorry. I assume he's covering up blood. I just realized that. I mean, it's kind of obvious what he's doing anyway, but... Great scene. Really good scene. And the music's so effing good, chat. I love that that's how it ends. Like, sure, you have your kind of big final, like, blowout running scene with him in the ship, but I love that it's not that, like, you get to the ship and you have this, like, epic fight showdown with him. I love that he, like, because I assume it's, like, obviously fairly obvious, but he's already dying. Like, Charles Lee is in the pub drinking. He's already, like, the wound that he's got is going to kill him.
Why would they leave this behind?
He spared him his suffering in a way, it's true.
Long have we waited for you to return. You have done as we asked. You have succeeded.
No, I have failed. My people are gone. Chased out by those who I thought would protect them.
It is a trade, a sacrifice, and not in vain. For you have found it.
This?
Now you must hide it, where none shall think to look, and then in time, what once was, shall be again.
I do not understand.
Nor need you. Only do as we ask. Then you may do as you wish.
But what of my people?
You have saved this place, as was your people's purpose, and that matters most.
It is not enough.
It will never be enough. You strive for that which does not exist.
Good morning, Vitamin.
Still, you have made a difference, and you will do so again. Remember, you must hide the amulet where none might find it.
Yesterday there was an option for AI to rewrite my chat messages. The Twitch AI? They used him. They used them all. I loved 00. Yeah, 007 was really solid. I quite liked it. First Light. Really solid. A little heavy-handed on the product placement. Did you know the game was sponsored by Land Rover and Coke, whatever the version of Coca-Cola is that's like gold? It's not Coke Zero, it's some other Coke variant. His wound still bothers him, even though it's been months later, chat. Remember that. Remember that. Yeah, First Light was awesome. It was just a walking advert. It was a lot. The Omega I could allow. Okay, wait. Connor Davenport. You can't read it because it's 3 pixels, but it says Connor Davenport. Okay. Okay. Remember, it was Achilles that gave Connor the name Connor. Connor Davenport was Achilles' son.
I know where the key is. Then let's go.
Thank you for the follows, lovelies. Connor Davenport was Achilles. There you go, Achilles Davenport. Sorry. I think you should have been able to connect the dots before I said that. So yeah, Achilles gave Connor the name of his son, which I think is really beautiful. And something that you find out at the very end of the game. Why is his hand bloody? Wait, why is his hand bloody? Wait, is that blood?
Guess this is it.
We're right behind you.
Also, hang on 1 second. I've been clowning on the game because it graphically looks terrible. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I'm so agitated. In my defense, Jarver moment, Tony. In my defense, I'm very lucky and fortunate and appreciative. My gaming PC has a 4090 in it. Okay? And anytime you boot a game up, it sets it to like the max fucking graphics that are available. I didn't, and of it, with the resolution already at 4K, I had assumed that it had maxed out the fucking texture quality. I'm so mad, dude. I'm so mad. You had motion blur on. Yeah. None of you guys noticed it, though. Neither did I. 4K PS1 graphics? No, for real, though. I like a fucking idiot. You're not as shit as we thought you were. Shut up. Low-res playthrough. I'm so sorry. Also, the frame rate is really low. That isn't right, either. It says it's capped at 24, which is really low. But then up in the top left, it's very small, but you'll see it's at 60 frames right now. Oh, yeah, sorry, not me. Yeah, to the game. Sorry, game. You're not as shit as we thought you were. Well, I don't know if I need to restart or if it's going to save or not. I've got some bad news, guys. We're at the very end of the game. Yeah, it's not going to salvage the creepy eyes and face, but it might salvage the 3-pixel door. And the documents that look like 3 fucking pixels. I'm so agitated. I'm hoping that we can, like, easily boot into the game just so we can look at some of the graphics when we're finished with it. Oh, this is so hopecore. I love that, Angel. I'm glad you're enjoying watching whilst you do community work. Community work. Jesus, university work. College
Moment
work.
of truth.
They didn't remaster how settings work. No, honestly. And, like, I'm so sorry. I feel really agitated that I fucked that up. I didn't even think when I saw that it was low. Okay, because the thing that I don't understand is that some of it looks really good and then it would drop down to looking really bad. And so I didn't even think that it was like a low graphic option. I honestly didn't even fathom that that was possible. So everyone say thank you to Turned Against for letting me know how to fix that. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed off. I mean, look, my father still looks crazy. My father looks like a skinwalker behind me. I wonder, hang on, just like randomly check it. If I go to graphics, is it still, okay, it's at least saved to very high. So I guess I don't need to like reset it. Not the best remaster I've seen. It's really unintuitive. I don't know, dude. It was funny that it was bad. I know, I'm just like so
Yes.
agitated.
Come.
Dogging on the bad graphics made for top content though. Then it was
Here,
all worth it.
At last. You know our story
Hey,
now.
Ragtag.
Of how we tried. Of how we failed. All our hopes
I know, we should have just
extinguished.
stayed in that room.
Save one. Your touch. A spark. A spark to save the world.
Wait! Do not touch the pedestal.
Minerva?
You. But how? You left. You destroyed the device.
Did you think there was only one?
What the hell is going on here?
You must not free her.
Free her?
Juno dwells within these walls, awaiting release. I will explain. While we worked to save the world, she sought instead to conquer it. She used our machines to set her plans in motion. Divination through numbers. There is a pattern to existence. To comprehend the calculations is to tame time. This was my focus. And so I built the eye to aid us. But she turned it towards her own ends. When we discovered her treachery, we put a stop to it. And then we left. But first we called to you, that you might try again. We thought it would be safe with her gone. Now I see we were deceived. She survived, she endured, and then she began to work. For centuries, Tinia and I walked the world, hoping to rekindle the spark of civilization. We shared what we knew as best we could. We were not the only ones, but for all the power we wrought, still death would claim us. But before it did, I would have one last look to know if we had succeeded.
That's how you're here now?
I had hoped you might find this place and finish our work. But it is too late. You and the Templars have squabbled over our refuse. You have wasted centuries, and so you have lost your chance. You cannot hope to stop the end now, Desmond. Only to survive.
She's lying! Only touch the pedestal and the world will be saved.
Better the world burn than she be loosed upon it.
Is that so? Show him then.
But he will not understand. It is complicated. It is...
Show me.
Okay, Addy Plays, welcome in. This is a live stream, I just don't talk over cutscenes.
The ground will crack and spit fire into the skies. All the world will burn.
Not the volcanoes in
This does
Manhattan.
not end the world, merely heralds its arrival. Darkness follows. Then you emerge, resolving to lay a foundation that such a tragedy does not befall the world again. You will become a symbol to those who survive. Hope, knowledge, determination. You will inspire them to rebuild, to thrive once more. And as the world heals, so too will humanity. But you are just a man, frail and mortal. You pass from the world, leaving behind only a memory. A legacy. You will be remembered first as a hero, later as a legend, and in time, as a god. It is the cruelest fate to have written words that meant well, and see them made wicked and unwise. What was meant to encourage life, used instead to justify taking it. And so now you see that what was shall be again. So tell me, how is this better? She would sacrifice you, sacrifice the world, for no other reason than to deny me vindication.
They will enslave your kind, Desmond. Is this not why you fight? Is this not why you came here? To ensure more than just your race's future, but its freedom?
What future? What freedom? Billions dead and the whole cycle begun anew? This world has known nothing but heartache and horror since we left it.
Our gift to them. And you'd see it all returned.
Enough!
You must not do this.
Whatever Juno's planning, however terrible it might seem today, we'll find a way to stop it. But the alternative, what you want, there's no hope there.
If you free her, you'll be destroyed.
It will happen in an instant. There will be no pain.
You mustn't.
It's done, Minerva. The decision's made.
Then the consequences of this mistake are yours to live and die with.
You need to go. All of you. Now. Get as far away from here as you can.
Come with us. We'll find another way.
There isn't time.
Son.
You know it's true. It's already started. I need to do this now. So go. Go!
It's some sort of global aurora borealis. Never seen anything like this before. Eyewitnesses describe electrical storms and erratic displays of unusual weather. Residents are being asked to remain inside and wait for geological surveys are now reporting seismic activity throughout the Ring of Fire. Northeastern
And that's how the game ends. Yeah.
On record,
Yeah.
satellites and transformers are as the flare increases in intensity.
So, I don't know if you guys will believe me when I say this, but this ending was really contentious with people when the game first released. People really hated this ending, and for context, for those of you that have not played the other games, Desmond Miles has hang on.
The world is saved. You played your part well, Desmond. But now it's time that I played mine.
Desmond Miles has been the only consistent... Oh, the Shanghai team worked on this as well. I saw it Barcelona, Shanghai, and I missed some of the other one. I don't know if they showed another studio that worked on this. Kiev. Wow. Lots here. Anyway, sorry. So Desmond Miles is the only consistent character in all of the Assassin's Creed games up until this point. So was Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Revelations, Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed 3. So 5 games with Desmond Miles. So you've come to love, care for, grow close to Desmond, and obviously we didn't get to see barely much of him at all in this game. You see a lot more of him, I want to say, at least in 1 and 2, and also, to be fair, other thing to keep in mind, I was not I don't know if people would have noticed, but there are times where there would be these pop-ups on the screen that said hey, there's a new email for you to read at whatever. So if you were playing this game for the first time, which I was not playing this game for the first time, and you were wanting to be thorough with your playthrough, ordinarily you would be popping out of the Animus a lot more often than I was, to go ahead and read the emails and stuff, so you get more lore. You'd be talking to Rebecca and Sean and your father, your companions, a lot. Anyway, point is, you would probably get a lot closer to Desmond than you guys have gotten in my playthrough. But yeah, he's dead. So in future games, because people were asking me about it, in future games there's no more Desmond Miles, and up until this point, because you've always had Desmond is the reason that you're able to go back in history. You're playing as ancestors of Desmond Miles. So when this ending happened, we all were oh my god, are there no more Assassin's Creed games? How is this gonna work without Desmond Miles? He's the one that goes, that you send back into the Animus. What the fuck's gonna happen? And so I think, I'm fairly certain this game released in like October 2012, and that Black Flag would have released in like the summertime of 2013. So anyway, I actually don't know how much of this you'll see in Black Flag when we play it, because we're playing the remake. And we know in the remake, they've significantly cut out how much modern day stuff is. But like when you go into playing the original Black Flag for the first time, it's like, I can't even remember the particulars, but it's like you're somehow an employee of Abstergo. I remember you start the game in like an Abstergo boardroom or like a corporate office or something, and whoever it is or however it is that you're able to, I think it's like, hey, this is our like pirate program, and like come in and try our pirate program. It's something like really strange and really weird. And so a lot of people would argue that like the modern day storyline died at the end of this game, and died with Desmond Miles. But yeah, I don't know, it was a choice. I remember that the previous ending of AC2 was the fist fight with the Pope. Well, hang on, put a pin in that because I have a lot to talk about. Yeah, we're preparing for Black Flag. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy because they put all this into Isu. It's crazy because they put all this into Isu and then finished her story in the comics. Oh, you're talking about Juno? That's also the other thing. The Isu storyline with Juno and Minerva and whatnot, I always remember it being somewhat convoluted, and it wasn't much clearer, like going in and playing AC3 like we were. But I do know that, yeah, a lot of it like wraps up really like random in like comic books and shit like that. It's very strange. Yeah, Odyssey had modern day lady though. Yeah, Odyssey has Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla have Layla Hassan, I think her name is. But you don't spend much time with Layla Hassan. It's not like Desmond. I think they kind of try and make it like Desmond a bit, but they kind of recognize that people just don't enjoy doing the modern day. Because like the modern day gameplay loop stuff, I think whilst it was important and interesting from a storytelling standpoint, and I think it was really important for the first game, the gameplay loop itself was just never terribly fun to play. Like you'll see here, I intentionally didn't leave the Animus. I was on a time crunch, but also it's just like not that fun walking around the cave base and whatnot. You never knew Desmond died. Oh, interesting. You're not pleased. I know people really early on were asking about Desmond, and like in my playthrough asking about Desmond and like his role to play in the game, like up the following games. And obviously because I've played this before, I know that he dies. And I was like, well, I don't want to say that he dies. There. All three endings for AC2 Trilogy. All three endings for AC2 Trilogy, I vividly remember being amazed. Yeah, amazing. This killed me. Yeah, Layla was kind of garbage. Layla is like such a nothing burger. Well, hashtag on Gwen. The best thing about the current day stuff is Sean. Sean's great. Sean's good. And so like, spoiler alert, I don't know what happens in the modern day stuff for AC Unity, Syndicate. I don't know how they handle it. But Sean comes back and Rebecca, I think, come back for AC Origins. I think definitely Origins, maybe Odyssey. You get to see more of him in the future. But yeah, they use Miles' body to create the ability for anyone to use the anime. Oh, here we go. Sorry. They use Desmond Miles' body to create the ability for anyone to use the Animus and search for more descendants by making it a game, I think. But this was the end of the real story. I think that's right. When you boot up the original Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I don't think it's going to be the case for this one. But for the remake, it might be. It'll be interesting to see, obviously. But when you boot it up, I definitely remember you are in like an Abstergo office. And they make it seem like, hey, you want to take part in our pirate program? It seems like, I don't know if gamified is the right way to describe it, but kind of like anyone can do it and kind of gamey. And like, oh, you're just like a subject in like the pirate program kind of thing. Yeah, you're hyped to see what they changed for the intro to Black Flag. Me too. Me too. That'll be interesting. And we've said this already a couple of times, but we've not said it in today's stream. The protagonist in Black Flag is a man called Edward Kenway. Edward Kenway is the father of Haytham Kenway, and so therefore the grandfather of Connor, the protagonist that we just played as. So that's how the two games are related. Also in this game, there were missions to go like find Captain Kidd's treasure and stuff like that. Captain Kidd will be a character that you get to meet in Black Flag. So yeah, there'll be more. People didn't like it as a gameplay. It's annoying. It pulls you away from the action. I know. I think the problem with the modern day stuff is the gameplay is annoying. It feels like it stilts the pacing for it feels like it stilts the pacing for what you're doing in the Animus, like the action and like actual assassinating in the Animus. And also it's just kind of convoluted. I feel like I remember it being relatively simple in the first game, and to be fair, it needed to be relatively simple in the first game because it was already kind of like a hard concept. But yeah, I remember Layla being out of pocket in the Odyssey Atlantis DLC. Layla's not terribly likable. Not that Desmond is like oozing charisma or anything. Not that Desmond's oozing charisma, but he's much more charismatic than Layla. I think Layla in many ways is like actively unpleasant. Have I played Unity and Syndicate? No, I haven't. So I've played AC1 to Brotherhood Revelations 3, Odyssey, Valhalla, Mirage, and half of Shadows. But I've seen playthroughs of Origins, so I'm fairly familiar with the Origins storyline. I did that in under 20 hours. Let's go, new PB. The completion of the game, does that mean you'll be ending stream shortly? Unfortunately, it does mean I'm ending stream shortly, only because I need the time. I need to get ready to because I'm leaving. I'm flying tomorrow, so I need to pack and stuff. But ordinarily I stream for like 8 hours, like somewhere between 6 and 8 hours. But I'm gonna be away Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'll be back Thursday, and Thursday we're starting Black Flag. So I'm looking forward to that. Ooh. Hey, thank you so much for the 2,000 bit cheer. That's huge. We finished games over here. Hell yeah, baby, baby. Voice for the end. Oh, I don't. Is that? Are you talking about Valhalla DLC, De Santos? AC Rogue ties into both Unity and AC3. I've heard it's dog shit though. I've heard Rogue is terrible. Unity, I think, is actually supposed to be quite good, and it was just like horribly buggy. Origins is lovely. I would like to play Origins one day. Yeah, I like the music in Origins. England, let's go. I know, Oatzaz, no. Thank you also, Dummy, for saying that. But also, sorry, I normally start off the credits by saying this. If this is your first time in stream when I've finished a game, man, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being with me as we finish another game. It's huge. But I never skip over credits when I finish a game because there are lots of amazing and talented people that work on video games, and it feels rude and disrespectful to skip over their names unless the credits are insanely long. There was at least one game that we played where the credits were like 40 minutes long or something, and we ended up skipping through anyway. I normally also don't skip over the credits because I use this as a time to talk through my thoughts and opinions about the game. Since this wasn't a first playthrough, I wasn't sharing, where normally right now I would be sharing my first thoughts and opinions on like seeing the finale, and I would normally be like more shocked or dismayed or what have you. That's not the case since I'm obviously very familiar with it. But yeah, what a hell of an ending to go out on. I think, one, it's a real shame. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's a me thing or if it's something in the air. The one thing that I do feel bummed about, the gameplay sections that we played today, I felt like just were not as smooth. Certainly the naval mission was buggy. We all know that. And I hate doing the naval combat in this game. I think it's terrible. But also the stuff outside of the naval combat of this, I just felt like it was not, I don't know. It felt different to the other times that I've played the game. So that's kind of unfortunate. But this is one of my favorites. I think the story is like so interesting. I love when they, I certainly of all the Assassin's Creed games up until this point, this will be the case, but I think also of the Assassin's Creed games that followed this game as well, I would argue Assassin's Creed 3 is like the most grounded of the games, the most I'm trying to think of the word to describe it. Mature isn't right. The most realistic, the most grounded. I think it's the most interesting story. Like, I really loved that the game consistent. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. In the games before this one, the final battle is this like huge showdown where the villain normally has the apple that we're holding, that you saw. And you like remember that section, those of you that were watching yesterday, where you have the apple and it makes people go crazy? In the games before this, the big bad has the apple and it's like some big crazy boss fight where the villain is using the apple to like mind control people. And someone said this earlier in chat, like in the Assassin's Creed, I guess light spoil, oh gosh, I guess technically light spoilers for Assassin's Creed 2. Light spoiler for Assassin's Creed 2. Warning, warning, warning. You end the game doing fighting the fucking Pope, and he's using the Apple of Eden to destroy people. It's just like so ridiculous, so over the top. And I love Assassin's Creed 2. I love those games, but it's like so fantastical, whereas this game is like so grounded and so realistic. I already said it when we were doing the Charles Lee chase scene, but I loved that that scene was literally like us chasing. We get to the top of the ship, like, yeah, we have a bit of a scuffle, we trade blows, and then he's sat in a pub. He already knows he's dying. Charles already knows that he's dying, and Connor, still determined to kill him and complete and like fulfill what he's wanted to do, goes and kills him there. I think it's like genius. So genius. I love how they handled that. Also, like, I think they did a really good job of having a very consistent theme and having that play out in like very different, I feel like, in very unique ways. I feel like this is also a game where the writing is some of the strongest. I think Assassin's Creed 4 also has like great writing. But this one's like, it's so well done. So well done. The scene after that Pope fight was a mindfuck for me. I can't even remember. It's crazy. It's crazy shit. All of it. Crazy shit. Just like a film. Yeah, just like a film. Totally. The characters in Unity are unmemorable. I only know that the guy's name is Arlo. Yeah. Yeah, Black Flag is all about pirates. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, yeah. So we'll see famous pirates in Black Flag, and lots of naval combat. But the naval combat's very different in Black Flag. Well, I would say sizably different in Black Flag than it is in Assassin's Creed 3. It's like not good. I'm not good at it, but also it is not well done. It's much better in AC4 for sure. I've encountered a few bugs in AC3, like suddenly the camera locks for the right joystick, and sometimes Connor has his hands stretched out whilst climbing. Oh, interesting. Huh. In the original or the remake? Is AC2 the one where they got rid of Kristen Bell? She was too expensive. Yes. I guess light spoilers for AC2. Light spoilers for the end of AC2. Well, the end of... Yeah, the end of AC2, I think. Lucy, yeah. Yeah. I think she's a main character in AC1, and I think she's also in AC2, but she doesn't make it to AC3 for reasons. I was so upset when they killed off Lucy. Okay, well, spoiler alert. Oh, fuck it. Let's just spoil all of it. Assassin's Creed 1... You have Desmond Miles and you have this character called Lucy, who's played by Kristen Bell. And what you end up figuring out is that Lucy's she's I was about to say a fucking turncoat. Okay, appropriate though, July 4th appropriateness. She worked from Sturgo all the time and she dies. Wasn't it Brotherhood? I don't fucking know. It's at the end of AC2 Brotherhood. It's one of them. I know you did. Yeah. We're just fucking full on spoiling here. I've just deleted spoiler. Now we're spoiling willy-nilly. I know. That's my fault. It's my fault. Sorry. But Lucy dies. You bet 10 minutes have passed by, probably. They've been going on for a while. The music's fantastic. I think that's it. Sorry, should we get back on track? The music in this game is fantastic. The story, I think, is amazing. Something that, like, I really love and appreciate that you can only, like, come to love. Oh, okay, I see. But okay, but that's misleading to be like Desmond is back. Desmond's not back. Desmond's dead. Desmond's dead, y'all. Desmond is for sure dead. He dies at the end of this. He is dead. My message is back. Yeah, but it's one. I would almost argue the message should stay deleted because it's for a more modern game. Whereas we're spoiling like a 20 bajillion year old game, which is say, Santos, you've had your warning. Don't do it. No, you don't have to undelete it now, but I'm saying don't spoil more stuff for modern games, okay? 20-year-old games are like, okay, fine. But yeah, please don't spoil for the modern day stuff. Sorry, modern, not modern day in the game. Sorry, like modern, because like Valhalla came out in 2020, so don't spoil for modern Assassin's Creed. There you go. Jesus Christ, talking is hard. In the middle of saying something, dude. Modern releases, thank you. Don't spoil for modern releases. Did they need to kill him? I think the reason they killed Desmond... I think the reason they killed Desmond is that it was... Okay. I think the reason they killed Desmond is that they could sense that people weren't enjoying the modern day timeline, like the modern day gameplay in the game. But also, I think it would be kind of like hard and a bit exhausting to carry on his storyline. Whilst I don't necessarily love how his storyline ends here, I kind of do feel like it was his like natural end. I don't know. Samus is a woman. Spoiler! Did the actor not work for the games anymore? So the actor is what's his name? Nolan North? Nolan North or something? He's a very like prolific voice actor. He's done a lot of voice acting. I think that's his name. I can't remember. But I don't know if it was because he was too expensive. I think maybe just like, his voice actor was getting expensive. Never mind. Apparently the voice actor was getting expensive. That seems like a bullshit. I kind of call bullshit on that though. I don't think they killed him off because the voice actor was expensive. Because this is the thing though. What do you do with more Desmond? How long are we keeping Desmond in the franchise? Oh, you made it up. Oh, okay. Like how long would we keep it going? I don't know. It kind of felt like his storyline needed to end at some point. And that's how they chose to end it. I think people... This is my thing. Hang on. I think people could have been okay with Desmond dying at this point if it felt like he got more of a hero's send-off. Because I remember from playing the game originally that he sacrifices himself to like save the world. But I forgot that it plays out like really quickly, and there's no like cool fanfare, like not even really good dialogue. It's just like actually like really kind of dog shit. It just, he like, first of all, Juno is like a terrible person. She clearly misled us, betrayed us. Then we kill ourselves for the sake of fulfilling what Juno wants us to do. And we just like, we make the decision and we just like fucking die. It just like happens. If it was just done terribly. If it was done better and you like, cause you've gotten close to this guy for like 5 games. If they had given him like a real cool send-off, like if you could have made me cry when he dies, I think people would have been okay with it. But like, what the fuck did they do? It was terrible. Terrible. And with the lore as crazy as it was by AC3, the series would be less and less accessible over time. Honestly, you raise a really good point. I personally go, oh guys, Desmond had to die at some point because like, how long are we going to be telling Desmond's story? We can't be down this far down, whatever, with Desmond's story still carrying on. It would be a fucking mess. So I kind of agree that, I kind of believe that like his story was at like a natural like stopping point and that it needed to end. But you raise a really good point where like even in this game, I'm familiar with the Isu and Desmond and whatnot. But those of you guys who have not seen an Assassin's Creed game before, you could follow the Connor storyline really well. I assume you could follow this Connor storyline perfectly fine. But then we would get to the modern day stuff and you guys were probably like, what the fuck is happening? Even I'm listening to them and I'm like, who the fuck are you and what the fuck is happening? So I do see, and Assassin's Creed is like such an important game for them. Like it really does need to be accessible. You know? Yeah, his death was way too quick, kind of laughable the way it worked. I mean, so many people in chat were like, what? Like, that's it? It's so short. Seeing it again just now, I was thinking, surely this isn't supposed to be funny. No, totally. And it's like, it's so weird because if you were to ask me to explain this, explain the game or what have you, like, I would have described a better version of the ending than what we got. I forget how, like, wildly anticlimactic it is, and it goes by really quickly as well. Hey AC Desmond, yeah, your name is Desmond Miles, this is your story, well done. Give my boy a happy ending though. I don't mind him dying, it just needs to be like worth it, you know? And it doesn't even necessarily need to be worth it where like the world is right and beautiful again, but it just felt like so terrible. It felt terrible. Insanely anticlimactic. Yeah, maybe it was the time, but not under those circumstances. It was terribly done. It was terribly done. Yeah, but now his explanation was like, nah, you're okay. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, make people cry. Yeah, you blinked and he's gone. It was horribly. I forget how bad it was handled, to be fair. You weren't even scared for him, I know. Even Lucy's death is not fully delved into. These games used to move very fast. You know, it's funny. So I completed this game in 20 hours. And I didn't, I didn't do every mission flawlessly. I had to redo a bunch of missions. The most in today's stream, to be honest, not previously. Okay, actually, to be fair, I would have completed the game faster, but I spent maybe an hour on the DLC, the... Hey, for the Boba Cha, the DLC, the traitor DLC, dude. I spent an hour on that. But the thing that trips me up is that, okay, because I did all of the... I think I did all of the homestead missions. I certainly did all of the homestead missions that were available. What I didn't spend a lot of time on was any of the naval combat stuff. So like that could have really stretched it out for longer. Benedict Arnold, thank you. That could have really stretched it out for longer. But it's kind of crazy how short the game is. Like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you couldn't finish that game in 20 hours. And I'm not talking about speedrun bullshit. I'm talking about like actually playing through the game normally. What is an average length for Valhalla? Because this game was like huge, like size-wise huge compared to the other games, and yet you could get through it so much faster than you can some of this stuff. You did no naval missions. That's not true, ho. I did one of them. Thank you. Come correct. Crazy story. Nolan didn't realize his character died. Nolan didn't realize his character died until fans told him what the scene meant on social media. That's crazy. I hope that's not true because... Okay, on the one hand, I hope it's not true because that's like tragically sad. But on the other hand, I could totally believe that that's true because he didn't play it like that. You don't get any sense of the drama or the sadness or the, guys, please go. I've got to do this. This is my conclusion and it's okay. I've come to terms with it. I have to do what I must. We can't have chased the apple this long and you know, spent this much of our lives for me to turn back now. I mean, for fuck's sake, that's not even like genius writing that I've just said, but it's at least something. He like barely acknowledges it. He does go like, guys, leave, and then like, that's it. You know? I thought Desmond was gonna get a choice of who to side with at the end. Had fun, like, yeah, no. It does seem like that when the two of them are fighting, it does seem like you would get at least like the illusion of choice, but no. No, no, no. Haythan's death generated more emotion from me than Desmond's, and that's saying something. It's true. True. Totally true. Kind of how I want to get into anime like One Piece, but then there's no way of, yeah, you've got 1,000 episodes. No, totally get it. Yeah, you weren't even sure what's happening at first. I know. I have 300 hours in Valhalla, and I never finished it. How? Valhalla drained my soul. Valhalla... You know, it's so crazy and so funny, and it was like completely unintentional, but it makes for like a hilarious story. Oh, we're reaching the end. I took a year off of, almost a year off of streaming for like, cause I had terrible mental health and whatnot. And it was like not planned. I just like one day decided to not stream again. And then one day decided to stream again. But the very last thing I streamed before going, like, disappearing into the ether, was finishing fucking Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I finished Valhalla, which I famously hate. Oh, hang on. Thank you, Doki Doki, lovely. And look, he's never the same, chat. That injury is still stays with him, still bothers him. He's burning it all to move past it. Why am I out of focus? And he finally takes the hatchet out of the post. Potentially. Because remember, you put the hatchet in when you start war, and you take it out when war has ended. So Connor's war has ended. Okay, the one thing I do want to do. How does this door look? I guess kind of better. Maybe not amazingly. I don't... It looks so much better. So much better. Okay, the doorknob on this one is at least 3D. The doorknob on the other one definitely wasn't. Metro, hey. Does the door get a pass? It might do. It might do, I think. No, anyway, sorry. So, like, just finishing off the thought. What the fuck is this? Wait, what? What the fuck is this? What? Hang on. Anyway, I finished Valhalla.
We'll take anything you can offer.
And I didn't go back to streaming. What is this main mission? Epilogue stuff. How long is the epilogue? So yeah, finished Valhalla, and you know who I remember who I raided? I raided they're not called this anymore, but they were called Guna Gaming. Guna like Liverpool, not Guna like horny. And Guna plays, thank you. I was like, I'm not saying it right. And I remember it because I think he had also kind of recently finished Valhalla. And so I kind of shit talked it a bit. And then, yeah, and then I didn't stream for a year. So it's all Valhalla's fault.
I don't much care where you find it. Just get me the money.
Protect a family from eviction. Not in my New York. One unfortunate name now. Well, they've changed it. What is their new name? Does anyone know? Imagine it's another boat mission. I'm deleting the game if that's it. Where did you disappear to for a year? Nowhere fun. So like the Goober plays now. That's so funny. Love a little rebrand. He's good people, really good people. So I'll give like the shortest TLDR. Basically what ended up happening is like my mental health was in the absolute toilet. I was working a full-time job and doing content at the same time, and I live in New York. And like my full-time job was like really mentally demanding, and content was just not going where I want it to be. But then also on top of that, the lockdown had like a much deeper impact on me. Evacuation day had a much deeper impact on me than I realized that it would. And I just like spiraled into like really bad depression. But it wasn't like the depression happened overnight. It like was this whole thing, and like all these terrible like things in my life happened all at the same time. So I was like crazy depressive, and then I pulled myself out of it. Oh my god, I think it is a naval mission. Oh no, it's not.
America has no need for your services, back to Britain in a box.
Uh-oh.
Death to the oppressor! Cut them down!
I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do this, is the only thing. In fact, I probably don't. But I don't even think I remember. If they're all short like that, then I can do it. And I get to at least fast travel. Yeah, sorry. Gooner is a nickname for like Liverpool's football team. Oh, sorry, Arsenal. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, it's for Arsenal, but he's Liverpudlian, right? Or did I make that up? Like this is my home, right? I think this is my home. Liverpudlian? Like someone from Liverpool? No, he's not. Is he not? Am I being dumb? Am I being dumb? Is it? He's definitely English. That's what you call them. Yeah, somewhere. Well, do you? Maybe you don't. I'm fairly certain you call someone from Liverpool a Liverpudlian, but maybe I'm wrong with that too. No, I swear to God he is. He's from somewhere in the southeast, which, like, to be fair, Arsenal fan checks out. Well, fuck me, chat. I think we probably will end it here. No, we won't. Let's just... Okay.
Java! No! If you're hungry, I've extra.
No, thank you.
Noted.
Where is
Thank
everyone?
you, CB.
Gone west. Been a while since they left. Seems some fella from New York was granted the land by Congress.
What?
Seeing it happen more and more. Government says they don't take land that's already owned, but...
How could this have happened?
We're on our own now. No more merry English parts and labour. Which means we gotta go at it ourselves. Gotta pay for it too. Selling land is quick and easy, not quite so nasty as taxes. And since some say they're what started the old war, ain't no rush to bring 'em back. Clever men, these new leaders of ours. They know not to push it just yet. Too soon for taxes. Too British.
Thank you.
I like that. I like that these are short little conversations
Be safe.
that you have. I wonder if there's another one. Oh yeah, there is another one. Assuming that these stay short, I want to just continue having little conversations. Because I guess it's kind of like, hey, you find out what the point was of all of this, you know. But yeah, but I'm definitely gonna end soon. Finn, complete each epilogue mission unlocked after the credits. Oh, okay. Well, oh. Well, that's all of them. It looked like, I think it must have been notifying me about this. Oh, well, that's nice. That's nice that you get the two after the fact, that you get to see the British lead, but then you also... Actually, do you know what? That's, like, perfectly, like, thematic with the game, where, like, okay, yes, you get to see the America was, like, successful and booted the British out, the British left, but then you go back to Connor's village, or home, or whatever you want to call it, of all places, and... they go, yeah, your land was sold off, and basically that things aren't as great as you think that they are. And that's, like, to me, like, the perfect epilogue for this game, which is that, like, hey, nothing is black and white. There is no such thing as just good and evil, and you can do good things and they still have bad outcomes and blah, blah, blah. I think that was really, really... I don't remember those little epilogue things at all. Probably I saw that Desmond died and I just, like, turned off the game. That's okay, we're done now. Crazy. So interesting. Again, one of my favorite games. I love the storytelling. I love how grounded it is. At the time, I so appreciated what a huge leap in the, from a gameplay standpoint this was in the franchise. I think it's really ambitious. I would love for them to do a remake of this game. I like that they don't shy away from difficult topics. I think that they're good and right in making the British people like the villains in the story, like the bad guys in the story. But I do like that they don't paint then the Americans as also being the good guys, because, like, there's just badness all around. And then the interesting conflict with the Assassins and the Templars, and I think it's like phenomenally well done. AC2 Trilogy playthrough when? I am kind of itching to do it. I don't know when though. Sick Flits, how are you? Welcome in. Oh, cool. That's sick as shit. That you've got a Kill Bill style jacket. That's accidentally what happened here in Ireland after the British left. But yeah, Football World Cup will begin. Yes. We are going to end the playthrough and end the stream here for today. If you're watching on Twitch, please stick around. We're going to get a raid going. For the lovely people watching everywhere else, thank you guys so much for being here with me. This is the first time on stream that I've played an older game that I have already played in my past. And it felt really special and really fun to be able to share a game that I love with you guys. Even though I typically only ever do first playthroughs, this was really, really fun to do. I would like to play through Assassin's Creed 1 is kind of like just not that good. Or it's just kind of like very blah, very boilerplate. Some good music. But it'd be fun to do a playthrough of Assassin's Creed 2 potentially at some point. I don't know when. But as I've said a bunch of times in the stream today, I will not be live. Normally I'm live on Monday and Wednesday. I will not be live Monday and Wednesday because I am going to be away traveling. I'm going to be gone Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So the next stream will be on Thursday. And that day I might have to divide up into like 2 streams where we do something in the morning and we do something in the evening. I will be playing Black Flag. We'll start Black Flag, and I hope that I carry on. I do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but let's see. Stay tuned. And yeah, thank you guys all for being on this journey with me. I really appreciate you, and I hope I get to see you in future streams. We have a Discord. Join the Discord. If that's your cup of tea, I've got socials, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for following. Thank you for subbing on YouTube. If you enjoyed this, if you're watching this on YouTube in the future, thank you so much for sticking around. Leave a like, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Subscribe if you really, really enjoyed yourself. And I will see you in future streams. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Launch cam. No early